Hey guys, welcome to this video. So in this video, what we are going to see is pace bowling variation. So only the seam delivery which is in the game, we are going to see the variations for that particular delivery alone, because there are a lot of things which you can try to vary with just the seam delivery, and that is what we are going to see. So let's get on to that. Okay. Also, if you are new to this channel, I try to create videos for Cricket 22 and other stuff as well. So if you are interested, do subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to share the videos if you feel it will be useful for other people as well. Mostly it will be if they play the game, Cricket 22. So do that. Thank you. Let's get on to the video now. Okay. So here what I have done is I have just selected the pitch type as dry medium, so that the pace variation and the seam movement all are more evident. So that is why I have selected this, and we will, as I said before, we are going to discuss about the pace delivery only, which is the standard variation. So that is what we are going to see. I will be using lot of reference with the clock timing, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock. If you guys have seen my previous videos, you would know that. So try to check my pace variation for the bowling basics for pro controls, so that you get an idea about what are all the things that needs to go to bowl the basics delivery. Now here we are going to see the variations of just the standard delivery, that's a seam delivery. So try medium, and I'm going to bowl with my player, and we accept it and go here. Okay, so first variation. So the 12 o'clock will be your normal seam delivery, which will go into the batsman, because you are either selecting the mid run up or wider run up or closer to the stumps run up. So the natural variation based on the run ups will be either going away or going into the batsman. So that is one thing you have to keep it in mind. Whatever variations I talk about, there is always a different variation when you change your run up as well. Okay, if you are trying to bowl the ball into the batsman, but you want the ball to go even further in, try to bowl the widest run up. So that will be an effective way to vary the delivery despite it being the same delivery. So the run up, the kind of angles you are using for the seam position, and what kind of jump and release and the length, everything matters, along with the pitch conditions. Okay, so here I'm going to take the mid run up because that is much effective. The wider run up I would recommend only if you don't have anything going on in the pitch and you want to break a partnership or something. Then you try that kind of a variation where you go the wider angle and try to get the edge, like how Ben Stokes does. Ben Stokes, if he comes off in a spell where they need to break a partnership, he usually uses the wider run up. So those kind of things you can try when you need that kind of a variation, because if you keep on trying variation every delivery, like varying the run up and stuff, you might lose the momentum of bowling. So try to stick to the mid run up, which is the default one, or you can go to the closer one, which is not much further, like it is closer to the stumps angle, but the run up will be effective to beat the batsman as well. So either close one or mid run up. Wide run up only when you want to vary the ball. So the first variation I'm going to show is for standard 11 o'clock angle. So 11 o'clock is like, I'm saying this because I usually take the 11 to 12 in between angle. So this is 12. So slightly move it away, and this is where I try to stick. I don't go to 11 o'clock exactly, because I feel so little the variation, the better delivery you get, and the chances of edges also increase, because you always need to understand that it's not the amount of seam which will get you the wickets, it's the little amount of seam movement to deceive the batsman and get the edge. That is what will get you the wickets. Okay, so 11 o'clock I'll go with full delivery, and now here I will go for after touch at 7 and try to bowl. So that is the in seaming delivery. So the ball seams into the batsman, and that variation is very effective when you wanna you are making him play on the offside, one in. So that kind of delivery can actually make the batsman get bothered with it if he's not playing consistently in that leg side, though leg side shots are kind of overpowered right now for the AI because they just prefer the leg side. But when that is balanced, I think lot of variations just by moving the ball into the batsman and away from the batsman based on the pitch will be really effective. So this is the so this was 11 o'clock, right? Same delivery. Now what I will do is I will go with 5 o'clock after touch and try to move the ball away. See that? Just so seam in. But what I am trying to do here is I am trying to go the opposite direction with the after touch. So ball is basically going into the batsman. What I am trying to do is with the after touch I am trying to go further away to the leg side, but with the jump and release I am trying to go towards off stump, outside off stump line. What that will do is the AI might play a leg side shot, but the ball might end up outside off. So that can create a bowl which you can get if you just hit the top of off kind of a angle. We went almost to the 4 stump there, just missed almost to the 4 stump. So that is one strategy which you can use. So I'll show it that again. So standard 11 o'clock full delivery. Now after touch at 5 o'clock and jump and release. See that? Just outside. So it's the angle which goes into the batsman, but with the after touch you are making it go even further to the leg side like the stump angle, but with the jump and release you are pushing it away. That is like a variation within a variation kind of a thing. Okay, now what I will try to do is go full length. I will go this and there. See that what I did there. Now the baseline, like I have said, if you have not watched the the basic controls, go watch that, because there I have explained about the seam variation, so that seam variation, the basics of it, the jump and release, which will be really useful for this variation. That is why I made that video separately. What I did in the previous delivery was I tried to bowl the 11 o'clock, which is seaming in delivery. Okay, now the base length of the delivery is I have set with the after touch outside off. Okay, that is for 6 to 7 o'clock, between that. So what is happening is I am here and the ball is already going here. Okay, so ball is already going towards the stump line. So what I am doing is jump and release. I am cutting it at 5 to 6 o'clock angle and pushing it away towards 11 to 12. So the what that is making, it's like a cross. The ball is going like this, but I'm pushing it away. So what it does is it hits the off stump perfectly. So the delivery where I was talking about, AI might play a leg side shot but he might get bowled, that was the delivery which will make it happen. So what I am trying to tell here is same delivery, same angle, but you can have so many variations because of after touch. After touch, I feel there is an issue with the wider angle. Like if you bowl this to 11 o'clock and go 3 o'clock or something, the line doesn't change that much. See that it still ends up in the leg side. It should be going like 4th to 5th stump line, because the 9 o'clock is basically trying to push it away. So that is not working right now, though the full and shorter length is working. So the region of the after touch needs to be sorted out, but the variations are really good with the pro controls. Okay, now similar thing, I'll try to go between 11 to 12 full delivery. Now I'll go just 6 o'clock, and this one hits the off and middle. Why? I pushed it. You remember the previous delivery where I had the after touch between 6 to 7? That was making the ball set on the outside off line. Now I have set it to 6 o'clock. So now the delivery which was going to hit middle and leg hits the off and middle because the variation. So after touch and jump and release combination makes deliveries vary within them. Same delivery but so many variations. It's amazing. try it out. It will take some time, but give it a try. Because just one thing I would say is have the jump and release values high, so that you can practice these kind of variations, and as you get better and better, try to reduce the timings and get to the momentum of it. Because if you have a rhythm while bowling pace, then you are there to vary every delivery, because it will come off naturally. So it's not like I'm amazing at the game or anything, it's just that I have bowled these deliveries so many times, it's just in my muscle memory, and I just keep clicking the delivery and pushing the sticks just like that. So you need to get into that rhythm, and you need to understand what you are trying to do, and you need to vary the deliveries based on what you want to establish, what you want to what's the objective there. So that you need to keep it in mind. Okay, so like I said, aftertouch is basically like a region where you can vary the ball based on the length. So if you are bowling fuller length, if you are going full, you need to push it towards 12 o'clock. So 12 o'clock means in the full length, your ball will be above the length you have set. This is the base full delivery. So it will be like full length. So if you go to 6 o'clock in the aftertouch, it will be shorter in the full length. So what you are doing there is you are setting the line and length. So the length is the 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is basically the shortish full length delivery. But if I go towards 7 o'clock, what is happening is I am setting. So this is like the full delivery. Now if I move, this is 6 o'clock, right? So this is 6 o'clock. Now what I'll do is I'll move the ball here. So this is the 7 o'clock angle. You understand, right? This is normal delivery. Here it is 6 o'clock. But here is the 7 o'clock angle, because the aftertouch makes the ball move there. So you have set the line here. The line was previously here, now it is here. You understand? So that is what aftertouch is. Basically a region where you can move the ball around the base length. The base length basically means if this is the good length, this will be foolish good length, this will be the shortish good length. Okay, so like that, 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock, all those things, that is what aftertouch does. So before, what used to be there, R1 and L1, which used to do only the 6 o'clock thing and 12 o'clock thing, basically making the ball go fuller in that length and shorter in that length. But what aftertouch is doing right now is it is allowing you to change the angle and the line as well. So length is automatically changing because of the aftertouch, but you are also able to change how much of a line change you can do with the aftertouch. So that makes the pro controls really interesting, and that is the reason you are able to do so many variations within just one angle. I have not even moved to the the away seam delivery. So try to do that, guys. Okay, now moving on to the next one, which is the away seaming delivery. That is 1 o'clock, but like I said, I like to go with the minimal variation. So if I go 1 o'clock, say 1 o'clock is around here. Okay, I'll go full length. Now aftertouch, I'll have it at 6. I'll just try to show the base. See that it ends up on the off stump line, like unlike the in seaming movement where it hit the middle and leg, right? So the variation will be very minimal. You have to understand, we are taking the mid run up, we are not taking the closer run up. Closer run up will vary the movement as well. So the away movement will be more pronounced in the closer one. The in seaming movement will be more pronounced in the wider run up angle. Okay, I understand that so many things are being spoken about, but try to watch the videos few times that you understand it and what I am trying to say, because I am trying to simplify things for you, but there are so many things going on while bowling that you can vary the stuff while bowling so much. It's like the variations is so much right now because of the aftertouch. Okay, now I'll go, what I'll do is same delivery 1 o'clock. Now I'll set the line. Length will be shorter because fuller length goes very full right now, which I'm not liking. I want that to change. But if you want to bowl the outside off stump line but shortish length, you can go here in the after touch. Okay, 1 o'clock after touch between 6 to 7, jump and release exactly just outside off stump. So you have to push the ball away a bit, because otherwise it will end up on the hitting the off stump line or middle and off. So away movement might be there, but it might not be that pronounced. So the objective always is not to hit the ball and make it move like an off spin or leg spin. It's always to move it like just hitting the seam and holding its line. That's all we want. Why? Because that is what will get us the edges. Okay, so same thing. So now what I'll try to do is 1 o'clock. Okay, now the length I will move it down to the leg side and push the ball away. See that? It was like an angle, but it just held its line. It comes at an angle because I have set the after touch down the leg side and hits the ball. So the movement will not be that pronounced. But if you go and see it in the replay, it will be like it moved so much in, but it just held its line so little. So making the batsman beat, making the batsman play, that's our goal. And that is what will get us the LBW bowled and caught behind in the slip cordon, in the the wicket keeper, all those things. So try to remember that basics in this one is 11 o'clock seaming in, 1 o'clock seaming away, done. Okay, now in this also other variations which you can do is try to go to 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. The seam position variation can be done 360 degrees full. You can go in the standard one. So say for instance the seam deliveries are not that effective for you. What you can try to do is, like say the ball has gotten old and you wanna get to the 80 overs and get done with it and get the new ball and get the wickets. For that gap to be filled up, what are the variations you can try? This one, go to standard, go below the seam angle position, and what this will do is it will create like a backhand kind of a thing, but it will go at a pace. Okay, this variation, try it out only the ball when the ball is getting old, because if you have the ball in the newish kind of a phase, try to use the seam, upright seam, and try to seam it away and in. That will be very effective. But if it has gotten old, you can always try to do this. So with regards to the after touch, what all you can do? Okay, now away seaming delivery in after touch, you can go 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, even 8 o'clock. See that? Again I have pushed the line with the after touch, so it makes the ball go hit and hold its line. That's all it will do. It will not seam away in a pronounced manner. It will be very little that you get to beat the batsman. And yes, AI does leave the ball which is very close to the stumps, which is very weird, but sometimes they can defend and they can get the edge as well. So variations within standard are so much that you can keep on experimenting with the after touch, with the seam delivery, like with the seam angle, with the after touch, select the angles based on what you want to achieve, and with the jump and release as well. So all these, so for this jump and release wise, what I try to do is I'll try to show you that as well. So I'm going to the seam in delivery. What I'll try to do this, in this, if I want to move the ball more towards the leg side, what I will try to do is after touch I will not touch this time. I will just show jump and release only this time. Okay, jump and release, my jump and release for seam in delivery. If I want to go towards leg side, what I will try to do is I will hit the 6 o'clock and then push it between 11 and 12. So it will be like back and slightly push away. So the ball will end up on the middle stump. That is what I feel. Let's see. So 6 o'clock jump, that's exactly thing what I said, right? So the variations in the jump and release can happen with the angle you are jumping on and releasing the delivery. Same delivery, I'll try to hit the leg stump. What I'll try to do, jump between 6 and 7 o'clock and release it 12 o'clock. You see the difference? Before delivery, to hit the off stump angle, I jumped on 6, released on 11 to 12. Okay, now I will jump between 7 and 6 and release 12 o'clock. Okay, that's what I'll try to do. We'll see what happens. See that? Seamed in, and that is the variation you get. That seam in will happen because I have set the ball already on the offside, but I did not push it away. So if I want to push that away, you can do another variation within this where you can select the degrees like seam angle at 11. Now in the jump and release, you can jump on 7 to 6 and release there. So this is middle stump. Previous delivery leg stump, right? This delivery middle stump. Now same delivery, jump and release, I will do it between 7 and 6 and 11 to 12. See that? Just outside. Same delivery, just jump and release. I am showing how much you can vary the delivery just with, so the amount of depth, as I said before, with the aftertouch, with the seam angle, with the jump and release is so much. Okay, it is up to you to try and practice and get better and just get the rhythm basically, because that's what I feel. If you are in a bowling rhythm like you do in real life, you can achieve great results and you can have amazing fun with the game. Yes, the AI shot selection is not that great right now, but I feel that it will get sorted out soon. And when that happens, and when AI actually starts to play logical shots, then we are in for an amazing treat. Okay, same thing. So now away seam delivery, I will show just the jump and release for this. Now full length, jump on 6 o'clock, release 11 to 12. So you pushed it away. Same delivery if you want to hit the off stump line. What I will try to do is the 11 to 12 will remain the same, but now the jump will change from 6 o'clock to between 6 to 5 to 6 o'clock. Okay, you understood? It was 6 o'clock, now it will change to 5 to 6 o'clock. Same delivery, seaming away, full length, jump 5 to 6 o'clock, release away, middle stump. I almost pushed it towards 12 o'clock, I think. That is why it hit the middle stump. So same delivery, I'll try to hit the off stump this time. Oh, just missed. So you saw that, right? The variation is very, very little, but you can see how much difference it makes. So the previous delivery I showed you, it's very similar to the in-seaming delivery which I showed, where the angle is, I have said with the aftertouch is here, but with the jump and release I push it away. Similarly here the aftertouch is this angle, but I try to push it away like that. So you hit there, you release there, you hit there, you release. So you can do three, four kind of combinations. One is go between 5 to 6 or 6 to 7. Okay, those are two variations, or 6 o'clock, that is one variant. Three variations are there now. So three variations in this are in terms of jump and releases. 5 to 6 o'clock is one, 6 o'clock is one, 6 to 7 o'clock is one. Okay, in this range, wherever you want to jump, you can jump, but what the delivery will do, you have to go whether to push it in, whether to push it away. You have to decide on the release. Jump, you can do that to set the angle of the delivery. Release, you need to do to make it end up in a certain way. Okay, if you want to push it away outside off stump, you have to go 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. If you want to make it go straight, like hold its line, just go along with the line, 12 o'clock. If you want to push it in, 12 to 1. That's all. Simple. Same thing, 11 to 12, 12 o'clock, 12 to 1. within that range or within this range, whatever you want to bowl and jump and release, you can do everything. Okay. And after touch, you have to remember, like I said, there is a range within which the delivery can be varied lengthwise and line wise. That is all. Okay. Now, like I said, you can vary it with 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock. All those variations are also there. These are experimental. What I will suggest you is try these two variations and try the combinations as much as you can with the jump and release, and then move on to after touch, and along with after touch you start bowling more, and as you keep bowling and bowling and bowling and bowling, you will get better. Okay. I hope you guys understood this, because I know I sounded like, what is 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, what the heck is he blabbering about? It might sound like that, but I hope it was understandable. So if it was not that clear, try to watch the portions of the videos again and again so that you can get an idea. The things I have said will be very simple if you try to kind of mark it on a paper or something and see what I am trying to say. Alright guys, I hope you guys found this video useful. I know there are a lot of information in this video with regard to the bowling and stuff. Try to watch the video a few times so that you can get the hang of it. And since I have attached the image of what I mean by the jump and release at 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock, whatever, all these things I have said, because that's the way I can convey it as to what I am trying to say and what the deliveries will do. So I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, hit the like button, and also if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do that. Also try to share it with others so that they can also make use of it. Pro Controls is amazing in terms of the amount of depth it offers with the introduction of aftertouch. Try to use it, and hopefully you get better at it and you also start enjoying bowling as much as you do batting. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, take care, see you.